couple minutes early. I said 9:15.
Yes.
And for me and for Filipino, that's actually kind of a rarity, but I'm early. Let's see if I can get this thing turned around. There we go.
Early.
I think I got comments turned on.
Okay.
But we are making breakfast today.
Yeah, we're thinking.
That specifically the we involves more Cindy than me, but I am making me some coffee. You're gonna have to bear with me for a minute. I'm actually gonna throw you on a tripod. Yeah, I've got a really cool camera tripod that extends and all that fun stuff. And so I'm gonna put you here in the kitchen so you can see us as we're doing as we're preparing breakfast. Let's see if I can get this. There we go. For some reason, this is not cooperating with me. There we go. Now it's helping. Now it's working with me.
So let's get some bread, toasted bread.
There we go.
I'll just get one bread. 2 for you.
We're actually going to watch this on Cindy's phone, so comments may come a little bit off schedule.
Yeah. My phone's excited.
There we go. That's a pretty decent view. Hi everybody. Today we decided to do a live stream from the house mainly because I can't think of any really cool places to go and do a live stream from out in public. This weekend I'm going to start riding bike and just checking out some different places and letting Cindy sleep and rest that she needs a lot of, correct?
I cannot sleep
That it's like last night that she probably didn't get 3 hours of uninterrupted sleep for the entire night.
I just twist and turn
Uh,
that makes me grumpy.
when I got up at 4:30, she was already awake and already made coffee and all that other good stuff. That she does this mom milk in the mornings, and I've been waking her up at 7 and doing that with her, getting it made up, and as I made up my coffee and all that fun stuff, would make her a cup of the unmum.
Yeah.
And take that to her. But
I'm checking if there's comment.
There we go. Yeah, I was doing the same thing. I was checking for comments. Then I kind of keep it posted over here that way we can see what's going on. Same with the table. We'll post it so that we can see any comments that do come up.
How many eggs? You want scrambled egg?
Why don't I do the burritos?
Oh,
So yeah, make me up an egg, and I'll make
2, 3.
for just me.
No, 2 less.
Oh, for two? Yeah, probably. Because you'll have just a plain egg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we discovered burritos that.
Actually, make you too, Daddy. I put, look at that.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll have that too. The other, we found burritos. We found Mission tortilla shells, and S&R. We found Mission tortilla shells in S&R, so we bought a few packs. I had found the taco seasoning and use ground pork instead. But a week or so earlier, I actually found Ortega taco shells in Metro, in Ayala. They picked those up to make tacos and found the burrito shells, and I love burritos way more than tacos.
Question, do I put the toasted bread first, or do I do the scrambled egg?
I'd say the scrambled eggs first.
Even with no oil or something, this is good?
Yeah.
I did not put milk in this. It's good.
Yeah, that's good.
I need to ask, I'm not a good chef.
For general scrambled eggs, I just normally do without milk. That you'll notice the last couple days Cindy hasn't been with us on the live streams. That Monday and Tuesday were kind of big days, and there were some intense stressors during those days. That I'll go with that phrasing. And that on top of the sleep and the changing doctor visits and all of that kind of brought out grumpy Cindy to play for a few days. I'll deal with that later. But yeah, she didn't handle that terribly well. And for the last couple of days, grumpy Cindy has been out playing rather extensively. It got really bad this time. But I actually reached out to a couple friends of mine. And any of you that are praying type people, I would ask that you keep us in prayer for the next few months, because it's going to be an interesting journey. But I know the few times that we've done that and Cindy hasn't been with us on Chica Chicas and stuff, several people had asked. And at this point, you need a plate? At this point, Cindy may be taking more of a remote role in Phil's to Phoenix until after Pumpkin makes her appearance. That she'll still be with us kind of frequently, as frequently as possible, but may disappear for a period. We got a gecko. We got a tiki? Tiki? We got a tiki, not a tuco, a tiki. I think he's trying to find breakfast as well. Hopefully we're starving him, because that means that we've got a bunch of ants if he's actually finding breakfast. So
hopefully he will help in finding or whatever.
I'll keep the little critters at bay.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of the other thing too, is Monday, Monday, Tuesday,
Wow.
when I made burritos.
What's today? Wednesday.
Friday.
Friday today?
Yeah. So it was Tuesday that I made burritos.
Wednesday.
Whatever day I made burritos, and then she tried some, and
Oh, you need to do back-to-back toasted in this? Or just
no, just
one?
one side.
This is good?
And
Yeah, right.
she did the burritos, but yeah, that she absolutely loved it. We that was kind of our last good night, and even that was kind of marginal.
Yeah.
But
Ooh, the goes are red. Green goes are red. Mangoes are red. Mangoes.
I distract way too easily. But that kind of gave her heartburn and didn't help for that night's sleep. On top of the stress, on top of my general behavior, on top of everything. And that finished opening the gate for Grumpy Cindy. And now that things are a little bit better and a little bit calmer, because the following day she tried burritos for breakfast, and I made breakfast burritos, and that didn't go any better than the night before.
Yeah.
So we kind of came to the determination that
Yes,
for duration, spicy food of any kind, even mildly spicy, it is probably best left to just Papa and I, because Mama really doesn't like spicy food to begin with.
I know, we used to like spicy food.
And
When we were younger, so during younger days, Mama really likes spicy food. I don't know why it changed.
as you get older, your taste change anyhow.
Really?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure you like things now you probably didn't when you were young.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I have a lot of food now. I got chicken, I got toasted bread, I got mango, and then later we got smoothies. Welcome to our life. Pregnancy 101. Right, Daddy?
Kinda. But yeah, it's being a bit of a challenge, and we came to a few determinations, and one of them is we need to start being a lot better disciplined on getting things done. And sticking with things at work. I need to be a lot more understanding of Cindy's mood swings and general irritability.
Mango. Can you see it? Mango. Toasted bread. John is doing really nice. Can maybe finish it up? Oh, we need to pick up our laundry today.
Yes.
We have 3 people watching, but I don't know who's watching.
No comments yet?
No comments. Let's see.
Feel free to say hi and comment. It helps move along the monologue, honestly.
Yeah, we got 3. I need 1.
What are you
That's chicken.
tonight and everything else.
All clean.
There was a metal can.
Okay, I need to measure my rice 1 cup. Less carbs. Less carbs. Let's see if you can turn it around.
Jiggy. You guys are getting turned around, shifted around here. Give me a minute to set up on the table. There we go.
Okay, my vitamins.
My hands are wet. I thought I got it loose. There we go. Come join us at breakfast table. There we go.
Yay, it looks cool. Here's your vitamin study. Here's mine.
And yes, that way we can see comments as they come across.
You got rice. All good, light is good.
Uh-oh. Yeah, if you want to turn on you.
It's not turning. Oh, I turn it off.
There we go. We got all kinds of light now.
So,
And my face is cut off.
you want cranberry?
Oh, sure, a little bit. Yeah, we taught Cindy what the joys of cranberry juice was.
Here's yours.
There we go. You get to see my mussy hair and all.
Good, looks great.
Lord, we thank you for all that you do in our lives. We thank you for the blessings that you give, the people that you surround us with. And we ask you to continue to guide us in ways that we can see and understand. We ask you to watch out for comfort, guide their development, guide their health. We say these things in your son Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Thank you.
Oh, here, there's good.
Oh, cool.
You want to?
You get the windows. But
Oh, yeah, the eggs. Eggs.
oh, good, because I thought there was a whole lot left over.
There's a juice left over.
Cindy and I have talked about quite a few things, and one of the big ones is that she's probably going to start stepping back quite a bit more on appearing in a lot of the video,
Yeah.
but will show up as much as she possibly can. She will still reply to comments and be active on our Facebook page. I don't know how many of you guys actually watch or read the blog posts that we do, that we have at philstophoenix.com.
Yeah.
And I know someone loves journaling and writing,
I'm just not in the mood.
and so I'm kind of encouraging her to start writing in the journal a little bit more.
She can. We'll see if I get the motivation. No?
Are you logged in
Sure.
to this last year?
Yeah.
Because I'm beginning to wonder
Because you and me?
if it's just you and me. Because normally we do get those comments by now.
Yeah.
If there's somebody here, I would really appreciate even just a hi. But we've been on this for a little bit, and we actually have absolutely no comments, and that's kind of unusual.
Maybe they're sleeping. Yeah.
But we'll continue for our normal length.
Mm-mm.
Can we pick up one about 10? About 11?
You said afternoon.
Afternoon? Okay. Do we need to get on winter radio?
You can. Mango. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Mmm. Super sweet. Try the other one. Yeah.
Very good.
Mmm.
Kind of the sweet and spicy don't really connect well, but it is good. But
You ran out of your mild sauce?
Yeah.
Taco sauce?
how about that?
Do you have taco sauce before?
Right.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know why, but it got stuck up there, so that's why I kind of forgot about it.
Mm-hmm. That's it. We're streaming and you're like close to Phoenix, right?
I'm gonna try something. Well, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I am logged in as motovlog, supposed to be as motovlog. You're logged in as
Yeah.
oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Yeah, not entirely sure what's going on. I hope people are watching this, but if not, now, later today,
Mm-hmm.
no matter what we do, I'm going for a bike ride.
Yeah.
And Cindy's kind of encouraged, and in the past a couple times kind of encouraged that this next week I'm gonna get with family. I found a guy that's really active in the local dive community, and he actually serviced our gear We tried a couple times for the two of us to go, and both times it didn't work. And so if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, we're gonna stop trying to make sure that it's both of us, and I'll kind of suck it up and just go with him. That I really wanted her to go for a multitude of reasons. And she really wanted to go to the beach and stuff like that, and have a little bit of beach time.
Yeah.
But we're both, for our own reasons, kind of accepting, yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. If it does, awesome. If not, then that's awesome too. Then a couple of subscribers have talked about that they're gonna try to be meeting here. And so when they get here, we'll go out together when we can. But when we can't, we'll just continue, me going by myself.
Yeah.
And that will actually give me a lot better reason to do a lot of the heavy vlogging. That way, at least that way you can kind of vicariously see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
But, so, hopefully, we'll start seeing some more vlog type videos as well as the live streams. We will definitely get back into the Chica Chica, even if it's just me some weeks. Hopefully it'll be us most weeks. And then around October, November, we'll be able to start including pumpkin.
Pumpkin that's sleeping all the time.
Yeah, pumpkin may be in the background being rather vocal. Because if pumpkin winds up anything like Mama and Papa, they'll be able to be rather vocal. That I'm going to start trying to find some interesting areas that I don't mind going by myself. That with Papa with me, it made me way more comfortable getting into some of these areas that I may not have been terribly comfortable with. Not because of unsafe or anything like that, but just because of lack of communication. That I know my Visaya is not great. It's better than a lot of Westerners, but it's still not great. A lot of people are more willing to work with me in my limited Visaya because there is limited Visaya.
Yeah.
But it still is kind of an uncomfortable feeling being in a neighborhood that your language is not theirs, and a lot of people don't speak very well, if any. There have been several times that Papa, it had been something I was kind of curious about and asked, and Papa turned and asked one of the locals, and he was able to find out what it was, where I doubt the communication level would have been good enough for me to have found out.
Yeah.
So it's the reason for not going into those areas isn't because of unsafe. It's just simply because of communication issues. You said there were more people than two for a little bit.
Why would that? Maybe they said that. That's so sweet. You want to try? Oh, here. Okay. One. I got two. Which one?
3 of 1 and a half.
You silly. Okay.
What's kind of funny is she made comment, her brother Kuya, Downright, that he was excited because he saw mangoes at the grocery store and didn't realize that they were the red mangoes. He brought them home, and I don't know what he wanted to do with them, but he didn't like them at all. When I was first here, Cindy tried to get me to have mangoes,
You don't like it, or you don't want to eat them.
and I flat out refused. But my only experience with mangoes were the red mangoes that are kind of hard, and from talking with a couple of friends, that I guess the red mangoes do get a lot better tasting if they're bought local and fresh. But there's no local growers that I know of it in Arizona.
Yeah.
But and Cindy's made comment that and I will agree with her to a huge degree. These mangoes in the U.S. don't taste as good as they do here.
Yeah.
And
Good job.
I know for a fact that pineapple tastes way different. Papa will eat the pineapple in the U.S. Mama just does not like it at all. And it's Philippines pineapple that they're familiar with. And I'll admit the pineapple in the U.S. It's got a lot firmer texture to it, and a much sharper taste. Another Filipino friend of ours that goes to Hawaii occasionally, he admitted even in Hawaii the pineapple, it's a lot closer to Philippines, and it's got the sweeter, softer texture, but it's horribly acidic because of the soil back there in Hawaii. So it's but that's true with a lot of foods where it's grown locally, and especially the varieties that are grown will taste really very differently from place to place. You want to make smoothies or not?
I'm so full, Mom.
Yeah.
Later.
I don't think
Maybe
smoothies
lunch.
are going to be made for lunch, breakfast after all.
Maybe lunch.
But
Either for snack lunch or for... Because I did not intention to have a full meal.
you just kind of got started and got rolling, huh?
Yeah. Because I know I'm hungry, but I want to, you know, and I think smoothie is not enough.
But yeah, you just saw me wipe my forehead. The last week or so has been insanely humid here, even for here. And that's something that's kind of bothering her. And we looked up quite a bit last night after Grumpy Cindy it went to bed and kind of crawled back in her cave for a little bit. But Cindy's been having a bad problem with hot flashes the last week or so. And I think a little bit, and from reading the article, I think a little bit of it is the weather. And one of the things that kind of put another nail in the coffin for any kind of spicy food, tacos, burritos, is they said spicy food will help bring on the hot flashes for pregnant women. And so that's why it was just burritos for me today. And probably won't do tacos until Mama and Papa get back, so the three of us can have tacos and the three of us, and then you three can have your fish and stuff like that.
I actually miss the fish.
Well, and this is something I've never gotten into, but I wouldn't have a problem finding some recipes to, is doing some fish tacos for you, Mama and Papa. And definitely when we get back to Phoenix, we're gonna have to go out for fish tacos while you're there. I thought we'd gotten your fish tacos in the U.S. And again, fish tacos in Phoenix versus fish tacos in Rocky Point are going to be hugely different. After things kind of smooth out and level out, we may have to, Mama, Papa, you and I run down to Rocky Point with one of the Lions that have a point at their condo or something down there. And check out fish tacos in Rocky Point. But yeah, we bought you a fan, a personal fan. Where is it?
It's in a green bag.
Uh,
I'm gonna need to charge that.
yeah, we need to keep that charged up. And
We just had dinner. We love
that morning, Mr. Paul. How you do? How are you, Marlene, doing? We're talking about pregnancy issues. Here's one. Did Marlene have horrible bad mood swings when she was pregnant for a year or two? Because
No.
Cindy's experiencing really bad mood swings. And I'm kind of curious on that one. But
He's silly.
yeah, I keep on checking your face to see your reaction, make sure I'm not saying something to bring grumpy Cindy to the surface. I kind of like to hold up in her cave. But
He's silly.
and that's the big thing right now is that we.
No, I don't remember. It's been over 7 years.
Trust me, you would have remembered these. But
I would say not for Auntie Marlene. She's really cool and she's
And
happy
some-
go lucky. She's always cheerful and positive.
and some women don't really have bad mood swings to begin with, and some have horrible mood swings. That there's a YouTube video that after we finish this out, you and I are going to sit down and watch, and then we're going to read through some of the comments because there's some women that want to kick their husband out. There's a few women that have kicked their husband out of the house or get packed up and left and disappeared. There's some couples that were significant other couples that are split up because of being pregnant and just the mood swings that it caused. But
There
yeah,
might be
it's-
other reasons.
I think there really could be, but it's not at all uncommon, and some of the women flat out admit that prior to the pregnancy that they were very happy with their husband, but some admit that there was some minor problems and other stuff that was going on that just the mood swings magnified it so bad until after birth that they just couldn't stand to be around their spouse. And there's a few that caused irreparable damage with it. But it's just a normal part of pregnancy. And to be honest, that's part of the reason why Cindy probably won't be. That's gonna be some of the times why you're not able to be with us during videos. And there's nothing wrong with it, and it's perfectly okay. And we kind of talked about it and realized it, but realizing it and while it's happening, dealing with it can be two vastly different things. True?
True.
So, No one get worried or panic if Cindy's not with us for a little bit.
I get the dishes or you want me to still sit down?
You want to do dishes? Kind of like now. That it is kind of difficult, and like I said, we did talk. We talked kind of extensively, and have realized that there's nothing wrong with it, and it just needs to be a season that she gets some time on her own, of her own, without a whole lot of interruption when she needs it. But at the same token, it's also a time when I'm going to be able to start doing a little bit more exploring and a little bit more activity around the island and going out a little bit more. So we should start seeing some more diving videos. We should start seeing some more motovlog videos on the motovlog channel, and just generally a little bit more activity. When we can, we're going to take off and we're going to head out together, and we'll do videos of those as much as we can.
Oh.
What do you start to say?
Oh no, you're almost 1 hour behind.
That yeah, I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
Oh, no worries, no worries, no worries. And I just had a horrible squirrel right in front of me too, because I noticed that rice container is not sealed up. I'll remind me to seal that up.
Yeah.
That one.
Oh.
Yeah, we got a little bit of a problem with ants, and so far we haven't had a problem with it.
Hey, give this to the lady in front.
I'm sorry? Oh, there.
We don't really like it. We don't know
What she's having us give away. We got some of these in Virginia. Virginia meats is normally a really good meat. But I'd never heard of Mandarin or Canton, or what was the one we tried?
I got chorizo, Mandarin chorizo.
We tried the Mandarin chorizo, and it was horrible. None of us liked it. And it's obviously got to be more for Chinese taste, because we actually even thought about trying to put them in like a ramen noodle dish like we normally do. And Mama Papa even agreed, yeah, no, I don't think that would work. That they hadn't gone bad or anything. It was just the flavor that they had was not in keeping with what a Filipino would typically like. So we're going to take them out front and let the people out front try them, and I'm sure that there's somebody that'll like them. Marlene's got Chinese, a little bit more Chinese. She might like these. We'll have to grab one or two and bring back with us to see what, give them to her, see what she thinks of them. But did Jill try the sausage?
Yeah, but she doesn't like it.
Yeah, that was 4 out of 4 that didn't care for the sausages. But like I say, we'll take them out front. I know that some of those people will enjoy them, or at least eat them. I just don't like seeing them go bad, being left in there to go bad.
Or throw away.
But I notice it's coming up on 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock our time. And we do need to go pick up laundry today. Kind of thinking about asking if Cindy wants to go for a Cindy type road trip, just kind of a little bit longer drives, you know, not really going anywhere in particular. And seeing how that looks and seeing what that develops into. I'm trying to find some place. I flew the drone the other day. I kind of posted a quick blurb on that one on Facebook and Instagram. But here, right here in the condo area, there's enough buildings and such that the range was really limited. And I know that the Mavic Air will have really bad problems with that. It's got a lot less range inherently than the Mavic Pro did. And the Mavic Pro didn't make it down the block before it started having range issues. And so if it's getting its signal blocked that badly, the Mavic Air probably won't make it outside of the condo, outside of the townhome community we live in. Which may not be a bad thing, because there's a lot of hand gesture flight that it needs to be within about 30 feet to really see. And so I may do some selfies with that here in the condo area, but I'd like to get them out, and I'd like to find a more open area that, one, it'll give me a lot more confidence to take it out, and two, won't be quite as obstructed. So that's kind of the reason why I'm going to be real. Are you over here? Why I'm going to be really encouraging and sympathetic and understanding, and make sure she has water and everything else, so that we can do a little bit of a drive today and see if we can explore some area that might work out well, so that I can go back to for drone use. Both drones are small enough that I can easily throw both of them together on the tour pack for the top box for the bike and go back to. But it'll be kind of fun to do a little bit of exploring with Cindy. There's some local attractions and stuff that we could possibly go to, you know, that are here within or very close to Metro Cebu, that we could do one every other week or something like that, to let her get out, because I know she'll be kind of chomping at the bit to go a little bit too. We were really looking forward to go over to Toledo, but this is kind of emphasizing that, yeah, that's probably not going to happen until after Pumpkin makes their grand appearance, and probably even after that. But there again, with Mama and Papa here, it may be a good way for Cindy and I to take a few days and just disappear and have some Mama and Papa time. We're going to have to see how all that develops. But since it's coming up on 10 o'clock, I truly thank you, Paul, for showing up. The encouragement is hugely appreciated in these, and it does make these live streams pass a lot quicker. But we will see you again on Monday. Hey, baby girl, can you come here for a minute?
That's why I came here a while ago. I thought you were going to stop anything. Bye-bye.
Mabuhay. Yeah, we got an arm. That's close enough. Enjoy, people.